Perhaps you recognize this poem. It is one of my favorites. It's called Theme for English B by Langston Hughes. Hughes begins, I'm 22, colored, born in Winston-Salem. I went to school there, then Durham, then here, to this college on the hill above Harlem. I am the only colored student in my class. That is, each of us is of a certain age and of a particular background. Today, I want to tell you about mine. I'm 17, born in Guangzhou, China, a city near Hong Kong, I often explain to people in the US. When I was 14, I decided to look for better education somewhere 8,000 miles from home in New England. During my first lunch on the first day of orientation, a boy at our table came out. What's coming out? I whispered to my friend. Right after I learned a new phase. My advisor casually told us, his new advisees, about his boyfriend. Brian has become not only a mentor but also a dear friend. He and Matt just got married 2 months ago, and their change of relationship status on Facebook made my day. My beloved calculus teacher was lesbian, and her wife a widely respected priest. In class, she told us many stories about the 20 years the couple has spent together. How they were afraid to hold hands in public, even in Boston in 2009, let alone in Kansas, when they walked on opposite sides of the streets all the time. She often made me cry, as I was both sad and inspired. In 8th grade, the teacher asked the class to share our dreams, and I volunteered to write them down on the blackboard. My dreams involved becoming a world leader in politics and business, and fighting for women's rights. When I walked down from the podium, a male classmate called me out in a joking way. Xinkai is going to spread fascism. She wants to rule the world. After that conversation, I became reluctant to label myself a feminist because the man-hating and bra-burning image on other people's minds started to get to me, although I knew I was right. At my old school Exeter, the Feminist Club was one of the largest organizations on campus, and I was introduced to the book Lean In. I learned that feminism means the belief in social, economic, and political equality between the sexes, and that the patriarchal society distorts the definition to prevent women from earning more rights. I had been told to avoid talking about race or religion by my parents all my life, and we seldom discuss sensitive issues at home, partly thanks to the strictly censored Chinese media. But in assemblies, the school newspaper, and on social media, Exeter students contributed their voices on issues like racial justice and mass incarceration. Seeing my lack of education, my black friends told me about the universal black experiences of being suspected of theft, followed, and body searched. I was also introduced to concepts such as microaggression and white feminism. These experiences would be unimaginable back in China. I used to go with the flow and spend most of my time preparing for competitions and exams without thinking about why, knowing only that my results in those exams could guarantee me the next best school. After coming to America, I began to question the purpose, as I saw everyone around me take a different path to reach his or her goals and knew that I should find mine. For the first time of my life, I had a chance to think through many fundamental questions such as the purpose of life, and to read about social justice and global issues. I have found, in comparison to math and science competition, a deeper passion in issues related to human ideology. Coming to America has helped increase my self-awareness as well as my awareness for the world and the responsibilities I have as a world citizen. It has made my life happier and more purposeful. Thank you for listening.